I saw a post. There was this chick saying she was just like, she's like eating her food, and she was like, left the entrepreneurial life, happily working my 9 to 5, and I don't care what, y'all motherfuckers say. And it was something to that effect, right? Like, just happy, like, I'm back in a job, I got my 9 to 5, and I'm feeling good. And then her caption was something like, I'll take my 401k, base pay, weekends off, things like that. She's like, I feel so much better, mental health better, I'm not near as drained, all the things. Like, so I started reading the comments because there were a ton of them, and I was like, well, let's just see what people are weighing in at, because I'm always curious to hear what people are saying. There are lots of people on both sides saying, yes, absolutely, I never want to go back to entrepreneurship. And then there's other people that were like, you gotta choose, you gotta think about, like, you gotta choose which thing you hate less, kinda. Here's the thing. And I talk about this all the time. Like, you have to figure out, like, what kind of shit sandwich you want to eat, and what your values are. Because trust me, I have been in jobs, like, for over 20 years, been in the safe job of, having insurance, 401k, all the things. And yes, there is a lot of safety in that. There's a lot that feels good to have that. But at the same time, I kind of call it like the golden handcuffs, because it's like what keeps you at your job even when you don't like your job. And then it like takes a toll on your mental health because you don't want to do that job. Like, and then you're like, every day you're like, I do not want to do this job. What else can I do? You got to find something else. And sometimes that's just hard. There's beauty in having your own business when you can do the things you need to do. But I will say, I would never ever tell someone that having your own business is a walk in the park, or that it's gonna have like all this free time to just lounge around, because it don't work like that. I have not seen that work for anybody, really. I've worked for multi-million-dollar coaches as well, and I don't see them just lounging around. Like, it's never like that. I think when you get to a higher level, it's just different. You're able to like have a team, and you've got probably employees or contractors, freelancers that are working for you that help take the load. But there's a certain point, like, until you're making the money to do that, yes, you're working hard and you're working a lot. But if you enjoy the work you're doing, that makes a huge difference versus hating work that and being forced to like sit in a room all day or sit at a cubicle all day, that when you really just like would love nothing more but to get the fuck out of there.